Hello, Apples and Apples of the Freezing Legion. I'm the Freezing Apple. Welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie Xbox Live version. God, it took me so long to finally get back to this. I'm very sorry. Seriously, I'm sorry. If you really want to know what happened and why I didn't record any more of these, the thing is, I have a lot of this recorded already. I have, like, recorded this up to Mad Monster Mansion. The only reason I'm not recording anything for it is just because I'm too fucking lazy. I'm just way too lazy and just keep forgetting about it. That's also another thing. But seriously though, 5 months ago, the last episode, that's a bit ridiculous, don't you think? Well, I found it ridiculous anyway. Anyways, in this episode we're gonna go to Clanker's Cavern, which is possibly the scariest episode and level for me. I'll go a bit into that further on, but first we're gonna go open up Clanker's Cavern, because, well, you can't really get into a level until you open it up, can you? So here the mole finally teaches you how to put all the pieces into the picture at once. I don't even understand why they didn't just teach you beforehand, but that's just preference. I would have loved it if it just told you before at the first puzzle, but no, they had to wait 3 fucking levels. At least now you won't get any of those tutorials again from bottles. I don't think, at least. So anyways, what I wanted to talk about is how my Let's Plays are kind of going. The thing is, I have like 7 Let's Plays pre-recorded, and all I have to do is just edit them together. But I'm just too lazy to edit them together. Plus, for one of the Let's Plays, I actually have a big idea for it. Because, for people who don't know, next year, 2014, is gonna be the 20-year anniversary of the Wario games, the Wario platforming games. And I want to do, like, a Year of Wario thing for that, and play every Wario platformer game there is. Yes, even the Virtual Boy one. So I'm gonna have to play that one and play test it before I play it, because otherwise I don't know shit about the game, and then who riveting commentary if I don't know anything about the game, right? But, yeah. So that's basically it. Which means I'll be doing Wario Land 1 through 4, and then Virtual Wario Land. Then the Wario World for the Nintendo GameCube, which I actually have already recorded, but I'm not gonna edit that down yet until next year. So that means, like, the recordings of that game are gonna be, like, uploaded a year and a half after they've been made, which is pretty ridiculous. But at least that's that. And then I'll also do Wario the Shake Dimension after that, and that'd be it. Although actually, wasn't there another one for the DS? Yeah, I think there was one for the DS, so I'll play that one too, but I have never completed that one, so I'll have to complete that one too, I guess. So anyways, Clanker's Cavern right here. We're just running around collecting some Jinjos, and this is the part that scared me a lot as a kid. As I told you probably already. I don't know what I told you guys in the last couple of episodes, but as a kid I played this when I was 3 years old, and this moment scared the fuck out of me. Like, just this big mouth going towards you, just eating you. It scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Not only that, but further on in the level, you'll hear another thing that scared the shit out of me. And together with Mario 64 with the really scary eel, it's just... I kinda have a trauma for underwater levels because of this game and Mario 64. And speaking of Mario 64, if you want my opinion on which game is better, this one or Mario 64, if I was speaking for nostalgia, it'd be this game. If I was speaking for innovation and new things, it'd probably still be this game, because Mario 64 was just like, here are the controls, go have fun with it, we'll make a giant game based around that concept. But in this game, it's just you keep learning new moves, and they keep advancing how the game plays, which is so awesome. And even later, like, not right now, but later, you can only get certain puzzle pieces if you get a move that is in another world, which is really awesome. So anyways, here we're gonna go to the first mid-boss, I think. We're gonna encounter... No, well, actually, Nipper in the last stage counted as a mid-boss too, but this is the first, like, actual hard mid-boss. So these are the mutant snippets.
Snippet mutants, we are jigsaw is yours.
I don't know. You know, I've watched a couple of Let's Plays, and I can say I don't like anymore to do voice acting unless it's a text-heavy game, so I'm not even gonna do voice acting for these games. You can just read the text yourself, even though it's annoying that I keep using multiple S's. So anyways, I believe this is the first jigsaw we're gonna get. I really love the music in this particular place of the stage. The music itself of the stage is it really does fit the mood of the level, but it's just I don't think I like it. I mean, Clanker is a fucking amazing guy, and he does amazing music. I mean, if you want some music of right now, you can go play Cityville 2, crowning moment of his career. Those were his own words. I'm not making up those words. He said it himself. But yeah, Clanker is an amazing music composer. So I don't know why I'm putting this certain jiggy off. I don't know why I'm putting it off. I think I'm just kind of scared for it. I'm just kind of... Look, guys, it's been like more than half a year since I recorded this, so I truly don't even know what I was doing. But anyways, I kind of want to talk about the Let's Play now and how this is gonna go. So basically, I'm doing one episode per stage, as you probably have already guessed by now. But that means like the first couple of episodes are gonna be short, and Click Clock Woods and Rusty Bucket Bay, I'm not familiar with those levels at all. Which means I'm gonna have to do either a lot of practicing for those levels, or I'm just gonna have to do them and cut a lot out of video. Because I know if I do Click Clock Woods without any preparations, it's probably gonna be a 2-hour-long video, and I don't want to put you guys through a 2-hour-long video. Neither do I want to put myself through a 2-hour-long video, because I cannot talk for 2 hours long and keep the commentary interesting. I cannot do that. I mean, I already have challenge with episodes of 30 minutes. That's why I'm kind of gonna go away from the 30-minute episodes in next Let's Plays. I'm probably gonna do like 20-minute episodes. Then it was this music, this like eerie, high-pitched noise you keep hearing in the background. Just scared the living crap out of me when I was a kid. I never wanted to do this stage, which is always why I tried to get all the puzzle pieces in the first 2 stages, just so that I wouldn't have to do this stage, because that jiggy this stage scared me too much. Now, a thing about this game, about the N64 version of this game, which is why I'm not playing that version. You see me collecting notes right now. This is the first stage that collecting notes can actually be quite of an annoyance. Because in the N64 version, if you die, you have to get all the notes again from the start. And all the Jinjos too. I don't know if the Jinjos save in this version of the game, I don't think so. But if you die in this version of the game, you just start with every note that you had before you died. Which is... I mean, I understand the limitations of the N64, but I really would have liked it. That would have made the game perfect for me, which is why I'm playing this game. Why I'm playing this version, because this version is probably the most perfect version you're gonna get out of Banjo Kazooie anywhere. Speaking of Banjo Kazooie and being a good game, Banjo Tooie, the sequel to this game, is also a very good game and actually explores the concept of having to get a move in a further stage than going back to an earlier stage to get a jiggy. It really does that a lot. This game only like does it once and then never revisits that concept again. Banjo 2 is pretty much all around that concept. And you keep learning new moves too. I mean, first time I played Banjo Tooie, it was a really riveting experience for me because, to be honest, I have actually never completed Banjo Kazooie. I've never completed it because I never could beat Gruntilda, the final boss battle. That's the spoiler. Then again, this game is like more than 15 years old, so is it even still a spoiler? I've actually also noticed right now, Clanker's voice has been changed from the N64 version. Because in the N64 version, they basically sampled Banjo's voice down. So it'd be slower and more like drone-y and stuff. To make it sound more like a robot. They even did that in Mad Monster Mansion, but then they sped his voice up so that it would sound like a ghost laughing. It's the same kind of thing of like Bowser and Boo. Like Boo's voice is just Bowser's laugh sped up, which is actually kind of a cool thing that programmers used to get more out of the system, because basically speeding up a sound clip that is already in the game uses less memory than making a whole new sound clip. So that's actually a pretty good idea, to just limit the amount of sound it uses. Anyways, you can hear Ginger right now, which is inside that grate over there that we're gonna break in a little bit. Okay, apparently I first want to break this one, because in this one there's a honeycomb piece. The only honeycomb piece I'm probably gonna get after this one, after getting this Jinjo. But anyways, what I think about this level. This level is pretty cool, though, like, it really does show you how much you can do in one little area. Because, like, Mumbo's Mountain was just this kind of mountainy area, which was kind of small. Then you had Treasure Trove Cove, which was pretty big. And now you have Clanker's Cavern, which is like a really small, secluded area, but... Okay, yeah. Right here is the last honeycomb piece of this stage, as you can see right there. So, like I said, once you get 6 honeycomb pieces, and as you have seen in the first episode, you get a honeycomb piece extra. So that is also always very good. There are 2 more honeycombs that we can get through this game, because there are 9 stages. Which means 9 videos, right? No, because there's another extra stage after all the 9 stages. Then there's the Contilda battle, and then there's the extra stuff that I want to show. So this Let's Play is gonna take roughly around 13 episodes. And this is the 4th episode. And it took me half a year to get through 4 episodes, so... Yeah! I kinda set up a goal for myself to finish this Let's Play before the end of the year. And frankly, I'd be surprised if I even reached that goal. But anyways, what I was thinking about this level is... This level, as you're probably thinking, is not that big. And you're probably wondering by now, haven't we explored everything yet? So where are the other puzzle pieces? Well, the other puzzle pieces are actually inside of Clanker, which is a pretty gore concept. Speaking of gore, I don't know if you guys have looked at Clanker's body, but Clanker's body has like blood and meat on it. And that is kind of disturbing for a kid's game, because this game is basically just like, I think it's a 3+ game if it go by things from now. It'd be a 3+ game. But anyways, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to shoot out this golden teeth of Clanker, which he has 2 of them actually. As a kid, I always thought he only had 1. So I always lost 1 Jiggy, and as a kid I mean when I was old, because when I was 3 years old I never wanted to do this stage, as I've told you. So anyways, once you've shot out both of his teeth, you get an Ikon Bokum from one of the teeth entrances, and then if you go all the way around to the other entrance of his mouth... Well, I don't know what happened there, but it was a glitch. You get a puzzle piece. So actually... If I look back at it now, I don't know if I'm gonna show like Clanker's face. Clanker is actually pretty cute. I don't know. Clanker's kind of cute, in my opinion. So, anyways, what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna go inside of it. Try to go inside of his gills, apparently. So, I went inside of his gills, and that brings you inside of Clanker. She's pretty awesome. I thought actually that this led to a secret area inside of Clanker, but that's not this actual part. You could have also gone into this area from the mouth, but apparently I chose to take this route. I probably thought this was the route to the secret stage. But anyways, what we have to do here is we have to go through all of these green hoops, which for those who have played Banjo Kazooie, these hoops are reused in that game, just a little more polished so they don't look like rusty like they do right now. And then they basically just use them for points in some minigames, which is pretty cool. Speaking of Banjo Kazooie, I don't know if I'm actually gonna Let's Play that game ever, because I still have not completed that game either. I've gotten further in Banjo Kazooie than Banjo Kazooie. But that game actually has a multiplayer, which if you've been with my channel from the start, you know that the multiplayer of Banjo Kazooie was the beginning of my channel. With a camera, I was recorded with a camera. Oh my god, I didn't have a dazzle then. What was it? You know, that is like one of those perfect moments that you look back in your childhood and just think, what was I thinking? Because what are you thinking when you record with a camera? Like, unless you had what I have, which was just a thing that you can put your camera on, a tripod that you can put your camera on, and then center it good with the TV. Then there wasn't any problems except for maybe the lighting. But seriously, guys, if you want some tips from me for recording your own Let's Plays, here are my tips. Don't use a camera unless you really have to and don't have anything else. If you can't, then just resort to recording PC video games, because seriously, no one's really gonna enjoy videos made by a camera. I mean, I know a couple of people that enjoy that to some extent, if it doesn't go too far, you know, if it's done well. So anyways, what I'm gonna try here is I'm gonna go into that entrance that you see over there with this golden feather. Speaking of golden feathers, we're actually gonna get a new upgrade soon, so we can use those golden feathers. I don't know if it's in this place. Yeah, it's in this place. So here we're gonna learn what these golden feathers do. They make us invincible. So if you use those, we can get past those blades that are spinning around, which is good because we wouldn't want to get hit, would we? Anyway, some other Let's Playing tips is only play games that you truly enjoy. That's the only way you can get other people to enjoy your videos, because if you play games that you enjoy, you're gonna be enthusiastic like I am right now. I might not sound enthusiastic, but I'm really enthusiastic to play this game. So just choose a game that you really like and let's play it. Don't choose a game you don't like, but everyone else likes, because then you're not gonna be enthusiastic, and no one is gonna like that. Another tip that I'm gonna give you, be informative if you cannot be comedic. I know of myself that I'm not the best at jokes except at puns, which is why I'm trying to be as informative as I can be. So that's another tip. Another tip is try to do these Let's Plays for your own enjoyment and to entertain other people. Don't do it because you want to get famous and earn money or stuff. I mean, if that comes across, just like accept it as some sort of bonus. Don't take that as your main motivation to make videos, to make Let's Plays, because that as a motivation is not gonna work well. Not for long anyway. So as you can see right now, I have 19 notes, which means we only need 10 more, and I believe I know where those are. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to go back outside, because if you have seen, there's a bolt on the top of the head of Clanker, which goes up and down. Now you can go up that. You can go up with that screw and get a puzzle piece. I think I've already gotten that one, but I'm not too sure yet. Or you can let the screw go up and go inside his blowhole. If you go inside his blowhole, there's another puzzle piece for you to get. So I think I'm gonna do that right now. Not too sure though. Okay, so I'm first gonna go up because there's a puzzle piece up, which I didn't get yet. So up here is a puzzle piece. You have to be careful though, because this can be very challenging. This is actually some kind of foreshadowing for a later stage, Rusty Bucket Bay, that also has that kind of platforming, but then it's moving around, so not too fun, you know? Like, even though, well, that was pretty convenient. But anyways, even though I really truly enjoy this game, I do think it has some flaws. So anyways, there's the controller switch, which opened up her eyes apparently. We're gonna have to punch those in the next episode. Because right now we're gonna collect the last 2 notes of the stage. Run out of golden feathers right before we get this puzzle piece. Get the puzzle piece. And that's been pretty much it for this episode of Banjo Kazooie. So, see you guys next time, where we're gonna go inside Galooper. Galooper? Really? I seriously just forgot the stage name. So next time we're gonna go into Bubble Gloof Swamp. See you guys then.